from scratch who's never booked a gig in his life, what's the first tip you give him?
Well, can I give them why we call them lettuce?
Yeah, that's a great one.
Well, I'll tell you what we did, and this is no clue whatsoever, as you'll find out. Is we actually showed up to friends of ours' gigs, and during their set break would say, "Can you let us play?" We would go up during their set break, and we would get on stage and play the funkiest thing we could. And if people were really into it and they wanted us to stay up there, we would, you know. But in reality, I mean, I would say, that's really what happened. But eventually, I remember, I was like, okay, we gotta make some. I remember the first recording, and that just leads me to one other thing, is utilize everything that's here, because the first time I ever got in the studio was with these guys, No Red Meat, and we went in and we recorded, and it was like the most amazing experience, and I would never have done that. I mean, now you got Pro Tools and all this stuff, but back, you know, but you can't necessarily, everyone can't afford to buy all that stuff. You have all that stuff here, use it all the time, as much as you possibly can, because that's how we learn to put music together.
As far as booking and
Sorry, go back to that. So what I meant is that we went and we recorded something, and we made a tape, lettuce, but I went and got the little sticker made, and we put it on there, and I just went around to different venues that we wanted to play at, walked in and said, who do I talk to, you know? Or nowadays, you go on their website, you look for their booking information, you contact them, you bring them your music, now in CD or MP3, and take it from there. You know, if they don't get back to you, email them again, or show up and knock on their door. And at first you may not get the greatest deal. It might be, okay, well, charge us at the door and we'll see what happens. Just keep doing that, and that's how you build it.
You know, if I remember correctly, our first gig was playing Noah's college dormitory.
Right.
Right. So you're in Boston. You have so many schools around here. Everyone likes to have parties and bands, and you know, it's probably pretty easy to go get a little college gig at a friend's dorm or fraternity, and maybe if you do that, then you'll have a whole other school that's come to see you,
Right.
and maybe they'll come to your gig.
Well, that's the great. I mean, that's how we started, literally, and I don't even think. I mean,